Squatting is so easy, and I promise you, if you have a trainer who is spending weeks trying to teach you the basics of squatting, you are wasting your time and money with them. I'm going to hopefully show you in a few minutes the basics of squatting and what you need to do to squat well in the next year and, of course, the rest of your life. So, squatting in simple terms is when you bend your knees and hips simultaneously to lower your body down to the ground. Okay, so if you think about it, knees, that's one joint. Your hips, technically we can think about ankles, but we're not going to think about them because they kind of just follow the knees and hips when you bend them. So let's do this all together. You're going to have your feet hip width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Again, this is a starting point. It's going to change for everyone based off their different ability levels, their builds, etc. But start with feet roughly hip width apart. Also, I'm barefoot. I've been working out barefoot quite a bit for the last 2 years. About 80% of my workouts I do barefoot to strengthen my feet and ankle muscles because they were very, very weak over the years. So I'm trying to work that. That's why I'm barefoot, and why in a lot of my videos you see me going barefoot when squatting and doing most of my workouts. Okay, back to squatting. Feet hip width apart. And then from there, all you're going to think about is keeping your chest up. You are going to bend your hips, knees simultaneously. It's not your hips first, it's not your knees first. If you bend your knees first, your knees will go way forward. If you bend your hips first, it's turning it into a deadlift, so your hips are going back, okay? Simultaneously, okay? Knees, hips, knees, hips, knees, hips, knees, hips, knees, hips, knees, hips, knees, hips. You might not be able to go all the way full, what we call ass to grass or ATG, all the way down and up. That's totally okay. A lot of the people that I work with can only go down to maybe right here. We're trying to build the strength and mobility to go all the way up and down over time, okay? So if day one, you can only go this low when you're doing a squat, that's okay. For all of these variations, we're gonna give you a simple program, and it's basically gonna be doing this 3 sets of 10 repetitions. So one set would be 1, 2, all the way up to 10, okay, of the variation you're at. So if you're at a half squat, that's as low as you can go without pain. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10, rest, do another set, rest, another set. That's gonna be your squatting workout for that day. You can build on that if you want to. You can add some upper body as well, but that's gonna be 1 week. The next week, what you're gonna do is consciously think about just going a little bit lower, okay? Same thing, 10 repetitions, 3 sets of that to the next week. And then honestly, by month 2, 3, just doing this every single week, you're probably going to get to a point where you might even be able to hang out down here in that full deep squat position with the full knee flexion and good chest up posture. A couple ways to make this easier. You can, of course, hold on to something that'll take the balance aspect out of this. So balance is very crucial in the squats. If you don't have the best balance, can't see very well, holding on to something is a really great way to do it. I also recommend, you don't need to go super slow, but I'd recommend when you're first starting out to really just feel your body in space, kind of like you're doing like a yoga pose. So really feel the knees and hips work at the same time. Try to consciously feel that balance shift, and you can kind of even play around with it when you're going down all the way up and down. So those are the quick basics. Try it out. Let me know down in the comments how your squatting hopefully will improve in the new year and how it looks today, and share this with somebody who might want to improve their squat in the new year, because guys, it's not that simple. Knees and hips at the same time while keeping your chest up. I said it's not that simple. It is that simple. Knees and hips at the same time, going all the way down, all the way up. Go as low as you can. Over time, you will be able to go all the way down without pain. Mindset is everything. See you next time.